A little bit downstream here with Will Burrito, the Costa Rican crazy dog, where I showed you that road pipe and the erosion being formed there. About 50 yards further on, after it's flattened out, we once again begin this massive erosion. I'm literally hip deep in a gouge here. And using our powers of observation, we can surmise this is not going to get better. This is going to get worse and worse. This is a result of several years of gouging out. What can be done in a situation like this? Well, numerous things come to mind, many of them very costly, engineering solutions and such. I want to talk about a couple of permaculture solutions for something like this. And the solution comes from nature. Because what I can observe is that a little further on, nature is beginning to accumulate biomatter, leaves, branches, and because this water is here to slow down, the erosion is greatly lessened, right? So I want to recreate that same thing. And a permaculture principle is to use cheap, abundant, local, available resources, what we typically call waste. What do I mean? Let me show you. I scan around. What do I see? I see a whole bunch of brush. That's a waste pile. If we simply moved this brush pile into this gouge, we'd be recreating this natural pattern, this obvious solution. That's just a super easy fix that we can do in the next 10 minutes. You better invite a couple of friends to help me, right? Now let me show you another permaculture solution with locally available resources. I'm going to show you how we can also do gabions. What's a gabion? Look at this. Right here are these, I guess they used to be tomato cages or some such. Bunch of weeds growing in it now. What if we simply took these and laid them in this ditch and filled them up with rocks? A wire cage containing rocks is called a gabion, and it serves the purpose we're trying to accomplish, which is to slow the water down. Where the water runs, we're going to make it walk. How? By blocking its course and spreading that water out and eliminating this narrow, erosive, corrosive gouge jet of water. So there's two locally available solutions right at within hand's reach. That takes care of this first one. Let's look at the second case of erosion, same problem from a road, and how we can do another alternative solution, and I'll show you another of nature's solutions.